Hi guys, it's Lucy, and today is the first day of the Biannual Bibliothon. I decided I'm going to be vlogging this Bibliothon, but yeah, I'm going to vlog it because maybe it'll help motivate me even more to read. So yeah, it's 10:30 a.m. I haven't started reading anything yet. The first book I'm going to read, I think, is going to be Gemina. I know I said I was going to try and save it for last, but I realized that the last day of the Bibliothon, I'm going to be going back to school, and I don't want to bring it back to school with me because it's a very large book. So I'm going to just try and read this as much as I can, but first I'm going to get breakfast. I'm probably going to have some cereal. I'll let you know after, and then after breakfast I'm going to, try and read for as long as possible. I think there's some reading sprints going on Twitter, so I might join in on those. We'll see. So it is now 12:40 at night, so yeah. I've read 412 pages of Gemina, and I'm really liking it so far. Not quite as much as Illuminate, but I still have over 200 pages, so we'll see how it goes. I probably could have finished this today, but I did take a 7-hour break during the day, and by break I mean I just wasn't reading. I wasn't really doing much of anything. I was just laying in my bed, contemplating life as most people, do on a regular basis. Anyway, but I did take part in one reading sprint earlier in the day, after I filmed that clip and got breakfast. And then I started reading again at 8 or 7:30-ish. And there were a bunch of reading sprints on Twitter, and so I took part in those, and they were fun. And then I stopped reading because I was I'm tired, so I should go to bed. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to stay up really late, but I'm not one of those people. So, and I have plans tomorrow, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get done actually. Hello friends, so I didn't film an opening part for today, I don't know, but hopefully before this you saw what I did with my day, because it's 8:30 p.m. right now. I read 17% of a book called The Sky is Between Us, I think is what it's called. I can't really remember the title right now, but it's going okay right now. The reason I read that instead of finishing Gemina was because I was out all day. Yeah, I went to a museum, and then I went to Barnes & Noble because I can't help myself. I have a problem, but I didn't buy any books. I actually returned books. So I didn't want to bring Gemina on the train and stuff with me because it's a very large book. So I just started reading a book that I got in NetGalley that I would really like to review this week. I'm not sure if I'm going to because I'm only 17% of the way through, and it's not really grabbing me, so I don't really want to read it during this readathon. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think right now, since it's 8:30, I'm gonna spend some time just relaxing and stuff because I've been out all day, and maybe watch some YouTube videos, take off the lipstick, and then I'm gonna try and finish Gemina tonight. So I just finished Gemina. Yeah, I don't know how to feel. I'm actually kind of a little bit disappointed. Sorry to say. I literally just finished it, and I was yeah, let me just film this end clip. My hair looks a mess. I look a mess. I'm kind of a mess. The last 200 pages of this book, I was taking copious notes because I was I'm kind of pissed off at the end, not gonna lie. I'm still think I'm gonna give this 4 stars because I really did like it a lot, and I like the series a lot. I need the next one immediately, but there's some issues I had with it that were kind of there in the first one, but since I felt it was done better in the first one, and because it was the first one, it was okay. And then I don't like when series get repetitive and just do the same thing over and over. And I felt kind of that's what Gemina did, and I'm really kind of disappointed about it. Yeah, overall I did really like it. I don't know what else to say. Oh, it's 1 a.m. so I'm gonna go to bed now. And I think I'm gonna do a book talk on this because I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head. Hi guys. I'm laying in my bed now. Hopefully this isn't too close or too far or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I'm laying in my bed. Guess how much I've read today? You guessed it. Nothing. So I read I read a single issue of I have a trade of Static Shock. So I read a single issue and a half in the trade of Static Shock. And that's it. I honestly don't know what I do with my time. Mostly I just watch YouTube videos and sit around and do nothing. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did go to the library today, and I did actually film a whole video. So yeah, I filmed and edited a Gemina book talk, so that should be up by now. I kind of feel like I was really harsh on it, and I did give Gemina like 4 stars. I just was like a little bit mad about some things. I really did enjoy it. I don't know, I feel like I focused a lot on the things that I didn't like about it. I feel like people might walk away from the video being like, why did she give it 4 stars? There was so much she didn't like, but like there was so much more that I did like. So I'm just like putting that out there in the void. It should be up by now, so I'll link that down below if you're interested. And yeah, so my goal right now, I'm not gonna sit up right now, but Static Shock is on the floor, so I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm going to basically get rid of my whole entire TBR. I'm gonna get up, hold on. So basically I'm gonna like just forget my whole TBR basically. Like the rest of the night, I'm just gonna read some graphic novels, because when I went to the library, like all the graphic novels that I ordered at the beginning of my winter break finally came in 3 days before I'm gonna leave. So I'm basically just gonna try and read all of them. So right now I have, hold on, my first priority after finishing Static Shock, just because I already started Static, so I should finish it. My first priority is I'm gonna get caught up in the Saga series, like the graphic novel series. I read the first one and like in the beginning of last year for my comics class, and I really liked. And so basically first I have book 1 of Saga, which compiles trade volumes 1, 2, and 3. So I already have 1, so I'm going to read 2 and 3 out of this because my library didn't have 2, I don't know, but I have to wait for this to come in. It's huge, so yeah, but it is like pictures, most of it is pictures and like things like that, so it'll be quick. And then I have 4, 5, 6, which I'm not gonna get up and like get, because they're like scattered around my room because I'm a mess. And so that's the goal tonight, like just read all of it. It's 9:43 right now. I'm not going to bed for like at least 3 to 4 hours, so I could in theory do it. It depends how much I buckle down and like actually do things. But hello friends, yeah, so it's 3 p.m. I'm under the sheets and stuff because I want to be, and I'm cold. I have barely read anything today. I'm currently in the middle of Saga Volume 3, and yeah, I'm still really enjoying it. I just need to sit up and read it, and then I'm gonna read Saga Volume 4, 5, and 6, and then maybe I'll check in with you guys after, if I don't get distracted by YouTube videos once again. Hello friends, I realized I forgot to start the vlog today. I'm such a pro vlogger. If you hear that sound, it's me getting my breakfast. This is my breakfast. Looks like that. Here's some orange juice. This is a poppy seed bagel with cream cheese and bacon. Don't want to open it right now. So last night I finished, this morning I finished like all the sagas. I read volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it was really good. I really liked it. I was thinking about like getting the single issues after this, but I don't think I will because it's written like for the volumes, it feels like. So I feel like a lot of the time I'm gonna end up forgetting what happened before and after and all this stuff, which might still happen. But worst comes to worst, I could read like the last issue and then just jump straight into like the 7th volume. But yeah, it was really good. I'm really enjoying it. So today I want to return all my library books. Will I actually return them? I don't know, because I still have like 4 library books to go. Next, I think I'm gonna read Sex Criminals. I have volume 1 and volume 2. I've been really wanting to read that, so hopefully I enjoy it. I've actually read like half of volume 1, but then I had to return it to the library. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to it. And then I also have Lumberjanes, which I'm probably gonna read before Sex Criminals because I just have volume 2. I didn't get the other ones. And I also have The Wide Window and The Miserable Mill from A Series of Unfortunate Events. And I did want to read those, but I think I'm gonna have to ebook those because they're like whole books, and yeah, they're middle grade, and they don't take that long to read, but still like they're whole books. And yeah, so that's basically my agenda for today. I know I'm really bad at like updating you guys later in the day, but hopefully I will after I've read something, gone to the library. I'm getting my eyebrows done, so hopefully they'll be on fleek.